up schmeats like a furry messiah. Slide your pride aside, my mission. Based apartment, simply love proposition. Nonsense without contextual. A flaming paradox, a spectacle. Like intellectual over sexual. But we wanna keep it respectable. No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Truth, yip yap, nothing fake. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Chaturday from your kitsune. Quangalang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Now they're coming for my jugular, cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living. You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision, cause the derision keeps me driven. No fox given, no more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh my god, spicy take, okay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. They get more based each passing day. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
It's not who you are, but what you do. All that really matters is that you heard the foxu. The shoe fits and girls fits your wear, counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
Lend your voice to what it must defend, cause truth don't bend like a passing trend. Some type of way you feel, I appeal with the real. Spiel's been stamped by the common seal. No fox given, it's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxu, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Chaturday keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Shake those tails in the air like a fox don't care. Loud and proud and going nowhere. Just when you feel you're falling behind, what the fox unlocks is a fabulous find. Taste or just taste what's real in life. If the truth cuts deep, that's the price of the knife. Stand tall, grind sharp, bow, pie and spine. No herd in the fog, bright side, clear mind. No fox given. No fox given. Keep it real and never fibbing. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Little man hungry, running stream today. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Serve it every day, the media fillet. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
Gotta give for the grift. Love the subs and the lift. Rolling re-sheeple, stacking those slow.
Like prim and proper pippa scripts out of control. It's vertically divided, that's fine. Redefine, using your mind doesn't make you unkind. Slip the high from the edge and back from the ledge. Cancelled cancellation, now we're flying full-fledged. No fox given, you know we got the golden ribbon. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Lines are all nines, sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Chaturday sweeps decay away. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dummy Wummy, and we're back in the stream. We're back. We're here. Static's queer, and we got some stuff to talk about. Here, give me a second. Elgato is still giving me headaches. It should be working fine now, and like the latest headaches from Elgato are just didn't want to connect right, and then I screwed. Like the latest fuck ups with Elgato are all on my end. I did screw ups, I fucked up, so I can't really blame the system right now. I did some fuck ups, so yeah, I have to live with that one. But anyways, how was everybody's weekend? You guys do anything interesting? Definitely you guys did some interesting stuff here or there, right? I mean, My weekend was all around uneventful. You know, not a whole lot happened. Didn't do a whole lot. Just managed to get underneath the skin of the Redheaded Libertarian, which we'll talk about. I managed to put out a really good video. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is my best video yet. I said I think it's a good video, but I did put out a fucking good video on the quartering. If you guys haven't seen that one yet, go check it out after stream or pull it up in a second tab. Do one of those two. Like, this was a damn good video. I did some good work here, and it's hitting all the marks. It's doing really well. If we head over here to analytics, we can see that it's still just going up. It's just going up. It's just rising. I got $1 from it. Yay! But I also got a lot of subscribers from this video. So shout out to you guys if you're new to the channel because of this video. Thank you. I am having fun, and I made a post earlier, and I want to reiterate this point. Edited videos are objectively coming back to the channel. I mean, you can't really get around it. I put out 3 so far, like the highly edited, thought out, more or less. I'm trying to think of the terms to use here. The videos that are, hey, here's a subject I want to talk about. I'm going to bring in the receipts. I'm going to bring in the things. I'm going to edit it up. I'm going to make it funny and cool. I'm going to add in clips, all that stuff. Those videos are obviously going to be coming back to the channel. I mean, again, I put out 3 so far. They're not going to be as prominent, though. They will be big. Don't get me wrong. When I do one, I'm going to make sure that it's something that you guys can sink your teeth into, have some fun with, enjoy it for a period of time. Like, I know I put one out today that's just shy of 10 minutes long, but that's really just a response video. The vast majority of my videos will probably still be stream clips and stuff like that. It won't really be the high-end edited stuff. Those will be the weekend-based ones. Like, I might start one on a Friday, hopefully have it out to you on Saturday or Sunday or Monday, somewhere around there. Put out a lot of them over the weekend, so there is that. Oh, God. Oh, but we got some things to talk about. I just wanted to get that little bit out of the way first, just because it needed to be said. You guys needed to know that, hey, I do like doing them. I like doing the edited videos, but, like, take my quartering one, for example. This video here, it took me 4 hours to edit. I can't be doing that all the time. The same goes for, like, my Redheaded Libertarian one. That took me close to 4 or 5 hours. Like, they take time to do those. I have to think it through. I have to, one, record it, and depending on how long the recordings are, depends on how long the editing is going to take. And then even then, when I'm editing stuff, I might want to add more things in. I might want to change up a way I say something and do stuff like that. So, like, that's just basic editing. So they take time to make those videos, so they're not going to be as, like, proficient. I do all my own editing. I do all my own clipping. I make my own thumbnails. The only things I have other people help me with are scenes for, like, OBS, intro videos for the upcoming show. Stay tuned for more on that. And also the thumbnail for the upcoming show. Again, stay tuned for that. We might be having an announcement here soon. There might be an announcement for the brand new show. Some individuals are involved, but we have an intro. We got an intro for the new show. We got an intro. We're just working on a thumbnail, trying to get a damn good thumbnail going. But we got some cooking going on. But anyways, enough about me. Enough about what, like, these, like, bullshit things that you guys don't really care about. You guys are here for the real shit, okay? You guys are here for the clowning, the funs, the reacting, all that stuff. Because, guys, we got some more Jeremy news. We got some Jeremy news to address and stuff. And I did find something. A viewer. Can you smell what Jeremy is cooking? That's right. Can you smell what I'm cooking? But anyways, we had a new person. I want to get his name right real quick. Let me get his name right because he reached out to me. Parody Pencil. He's a X user and he started following me. Small dude. He's talking a lot about the quartering as well. He did hand off the link to Quartering's Claw channel. Clawstruck, which Quartering objectively still has access to, and we have not seen anything from this channel in regards to reports. But furthermore, I want to come over here to this address from Brittany Venti. Addressing counter argument defending the Quartering. It's a lie. Jeremy is actively denying reality and hiding replies that post proof. For everything has been documented extensively. He encouraged and threatened to take down the Kino Casino clips channels, which had a lot of receipts. If he wants the truth out, why is he doing such intense damage control? His family is being harassed. He hasn't shown proof of this, and additionally, he himself blamed it on his political takes with Israel/Iran. This was never encouraged by me nor the Kino Casino. The other thing is he's trying to say that this is all in defense of his wife. This is all him trying to defend his wife, who's a private citizen. Now, there is a X account going around that supposedly is his wife. I don't think that one's true. I think that one's a joke one. But the thing about Clawstruck and why his wife is relevant, one, this is a 108K subscriber channel with 250 videos on it. And right here in the For You, that's his wife. Just right there in plain view. His own channel has his own wife on it. You can't be hiding behind like she's a private citizen. She helped you make these videos. She's a part of your connection. Like right here, video, 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 video. She's all in your thumbnails. Like you can't be hiding behind that, well, she's a private citizen. You can link and create multiple channels to one email too, at least back in the day. That is true. That is true. And we've seen that the reported email is in regard to his Magic the Gathering channel or his Unsleeved Media. Because remember, that was MTG headquarters. Yeah, MTG headquarters. And when you click that, the first channel that pulls up is Unsleeved Media. Search instead MTG headquarters. Nope, that's not here, but that's the one that comes up when you first type in headquarters. Right here, Unsleeved Media. And this was the one that was connected to the actual report channel. So we haven't heard anything about this one. And he's been doing this one more and more. Like again, 2 hours ago. Failed MMO Ashes and Creations. What the hell? 191 views on this dead channel. Edge of Eternity's... Oh, I heard about this. This was a bad video. He tried to make it funny. Oh god, these are bad videos. They're not good. They're low energy and they're crap. Had to give you a shout out in my follow-up vid on this story. Great 28-minute watch. Thank you, Heath Nation. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for subscribing, Max Brute Force. I really appreciate it. But we also had I wanted to get into this. Let me make sure I'm doing this in the right order. I had to redo my channel. I had to redo a lot of stuff prior to this, but I wanted to get into this. I wanted to get into this because, yes, we've been talking a lot about the Quartering. I have my big old video out there that you guys can go check. Link will be in the description down below. But one of the things I didn't address in that video per se was one of his co-hosts, Melonie Mac. Now, if you guys are newer to the channel, I've done a lot of content on Melonie Mac. I do not appreciate her. I think she's slimy, scummy, and just an all-around moronic individual. I think that's safe to say. But Melonie Mac decided to go out there and run some defense for her Quartering daddy. Now, granted, I think a lot of this she's got to claim is because they're friends. Could also be because, well, the Quartering pays her bills. Like, she gets a lot of money from the Quartering, so we got that. But we can come over here to X and we can see how this all started off. Now, this is on April 9th. The Quartering is the realest friend I've ever made in this space. It's no coincidence that after he gave his life to Christ, the attacks and lies on him have increased rapidly. Satan, the accuser, is working through some filthy roaches. Notice how you just have to say it's lies. Like, you are just coming out here and saying that we are lying about him. We have some, I am gonna say air quotes evidence of some degenerate behavior that is recent. He doesn't look like he's given his life to Christ. So trying to hide behind the Christian shield, it's not going to work, especially for Jeremy. We have the latest dude is the Jew Bull. The Jew Bull, like Casino laid out connective tissue, degenerate behavior, and even the quartering confirmed that yes, this dude is actually this dude. He was a mod on the Discord. He was a mod on the channel. They were best friends. He was coming over all the time. He admitted that that was the guy. So now you just start sitting there wondering what the heck's going on, but she would continue. Yo won't catch me turning on friends for cheap clicks. Not gonna happen. I'd rather lose followers than turn on my friends over some lies from godless people. I'm not the one for these stupid games. But you turned on your friends when they didn't agree with you when it came to like sexy girls and video games, and you wanted to call it porn. You turned on your friends, you turned on your followers, you turned on them, you said that was in defense of Christ, when in reality, you were just being a moron. Like, you've done this before. Don't act like you haven't. You're not somebody who's not willing to throw her friends under the bus. You are. You're no different than the Redheaded Libertarian, which we'll get into a little bit later, but come on, you're no different than her. You're trying to hide behind Christianity when, hell, all signs point to Jeremy's not following the Bible. Jeremy is doing the things that you say you shouldn't be doing. And yet you're defending him and you're saying it's lies, it's lies, it's lies. How can you contend with the reports? How can you contend with the fact that none of the reports started happening until we started talking about the Jew Bull? You can't. He's trying to hide his own degenerate ways of life, and you're trying to come out here and sweep it up for him like a good little sweeper. Before we get into the video, she did end up posting this. Now, this is after the video, but we're about to react to the video. Shout out the Wayfarer, by the way. People who lie on you won't change their mind when confronted with truth because they already know they're lying. Best thing we can do is keep living life. I will never stoop to their levels and play their games. I pray they find Jesus and I move forward. Jesus would want you to condemn what your boss is doing right now. The quartering is out there lying to the world. The quartering is out there trying to act like he's not involved in any of this, like he's being blasphemous, he's acting out, he's attacking everybody, and he's living a degenerate lifestyle. Why are you defending it? Is it because you get money from him? Because if so, okay, just admit it. But it really doesn't look like you should be defending this. Like, these are atrocious actions that he's doing. Striking channels, attacking individuals, giving the go-ahead for people like EVS to strike channels, giving the go-ahead for other people to strike channels. I mean, EVS came out and said he's going to start striking channels because of what the quartering's doing. This is all disgusting behavior. And the quartering just greenlit it and said it's okay to do and is hiding behind it. Is trying to hide behind people like you. You're not acting in good faith. You're being very awful. Do we know when the Bull's recent arrest was? I don't know that one. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Keto Boys would have that one, but I mean, we can't go look at their channel now, can we? Sorry. But then we have this. Now, she posted this video before she made this tweet here. It's an 8-minute and 35-second video. I was told about it. One, comments are turned off because, again, you don't want to actually be engaging with good faith in these discussions. You don't want to contend with the actual evidence people have. I mean, even the quartering's out there hiding people's posts. So yeah, you actually aren't out here trying to be good faith. You're not out here trying to defend your friend. You're trying to sweep up for your friend. But hey, I wanted to check out this video, so I thought, hey, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. Granted, I will also say Static sent me this video and I ignored it. I ended up finding it on my own too. So let's see what her defense for her boss is.
Pretty trendy for people to be.
Yeah, I'm going to start this off. I'm going to restart this real quick. Give me a second.
So right now it's pretty trendy for people to be hating on the quartering.
Because he is a raging flaggot. That's just a fact. You can't get around that.
And they're trying to drag me into it, so I'm gonna.
Because you are out. Wait, no. I could be willing to bet some people were adding you But then you came out here and got involved in this. You're the one that's making these posts. Nobody forces you to make these posts. So you put yourself into that position. You can't be like, well, they're trying to drag me into it. No, you joined in and said you wouldn't you wouldn't condemn his actions and that everybody's lying about what it is that he's doing. You can't say that we're trying to drag you in when you stepped into the sea of piss right now.
Gonna make a video about this. I've talked about it like on streams and stuff in the past because it's been going on for months and it's just insane. But it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna make a video, and
okay,
these people are gonna constantly be lying anyway, but at the very least I will address the parts that have to do with me so that they can't be talking for me.
What parts surround you? Is it when you mouth the words "helped me" to Hannah Claire? Because we could see that very clearly. Is that it? Or are we got to make jokes about how, you know, he said on stream that he wants nothing to do with you, like sexually, because you don't have, you know, two spoonfuls, 2 scoops. Those were his words. I'm not putting words into the quartering's mouth, by the way. He said that. I'm not even joking.
So it's become this thing now where people are saying that the quartering makes me uncomfortable and I'm in some sort of like weird hostage situation and this, that, and the other, or whatever. And it's just like, it makes no sense. I've been friends with the quartering for a very long time.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. I posted the clip in my video. Again, it will be linked down below. But there was a moment at America First? No, not America First. It was the Charlie Kirk thing. I can't remember what it's. Turning Point. At the Turning Point USA convention, where he looks at you, goes like, hey, Melonie and I are about to go watch the football game or the game or anything. And then you turn to look at Hannah Claire and you mouth, help me. You did it. It's in my video. Here, let me pull that up real quick, actually. See, now this is going to be one of the parts that I do end up clipping out of this actual thing. Like, this is the only thing that I'm going to edit out. But if we come here and I go, let me let this load a little bit. When I do edit this clip, this will be edited out. But if we go, no, that's not it. It is. Give me a moment, guys. No, it's about halfway through. No. I swore it was halfway through. Oh, right here. It was much earlier in the video than I thought. Right here. So when we pull this up, I put this in my video, by the way. Amfest, yes.
Yeah. Melonie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going.
Did you see that? There's a visual help me. There is a visual help me.
Melonie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere.
Did you not see that? That's her mouthing, help me. It's visual.
They're family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys? You can. I would love that.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Wow, thanks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm sorry, I had to do that one. I had to do that. I had to finish that all out because, like, he was visually upset about that. You can't get around that one. You can't hide the fact that you were disturbed by that and you voiced help me or you lipped help me. I don't know how you can avoid that fact. But, I mean, you are a shrill ditz. We're not really shocked by that one.
It's been like 7 years now. And I'm telling you, when I've had a bazillion people try to turn on me and try to cancel me or make a bunch of hate videos about me over.
Are you, I'm not gonna lie. There have been people that have made stupid videos about you. And then things like Goonergate happened where you brought it on yourself. Like, you can't be sitting here like, well, that's not a big deal. People have always attacked me and you've done some things that deserve criticism. But I mean, again, you've been protected by the quartering all your life. It is kind of like a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing. It is really weird. I just find it funny how Ham Planet turns down the financial audit the moment the bull gets exposed. Was there stuff happening under the table? I mean, she does get paid a crap ton. Like, to be on the quartering streams with him, to be like one of his employees there, you get paid a lot of money for that. Like, he openly says, I pay you guys a lot of money. So there is incentives to defend him, to protect him, and to make sure that money train keeps turning. There's a lot of money to be made here. So yeah, there's reasons to be doing it. Just, I mean, come out and admit that it's because of the money.
For various things, whether it be my Christian opinion being against the gay stuff, or when I didn't get the COVID jab and I had, you know, I got canceled from like the liberal side of the gaming industry and all that, to Goonergate, which happened because...
Again, Goonergate was your own doing. You brought that crap up all on your own. Nobody else made you do Goonergate. You participated in it. You started Goonergate because you didn't like people having fun in video games. That was all on you, nobody else.
Last year, or what was that, last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. Anyway, whenever I like spoke out about as a Christian...
You're not speaking out as a Christian right now. See, this is one of these things that I really dislike. It's this whole Christian shield. Like, I don't do that. I don't talk about how I'm coming at this from a Christian perspective or anything like that, because it does seem like, hey, I'm trying to use this as an emotional shield to defend my bad takes or defend anything that I say out there that is atrocious, because that's what you're doing. You're trying to use it as a shield and a sword all at the same time, and it's scummy. And then when people start drilling down on you because you say you're doing this because you're Christian, they start seeing all the red herrings that, no, you're not doing this because you're Christian. I mean, again, Bible says no to tattoos. You got tattoos all over you. Bible says no to being very revealing and provocative in some of the ways you look and dress. You dress very revealing and provocative. You recently got married. Is your husband okay with you looking like this outside? Are you addressing that with him? Those are things that people bring up that you obviously aren't following with the Bible. So you can't be using it as a sword and a shield all at the same time. I mean, even with Ham Planet, we see that Ham Planet right now is acting in a way against God's will, acting against his earthly duties, his Christian ethics that he claims to have, and you're not condemning him, you're defending him.
I'm not advocating for Gooner games. I don't like them, and
but she does like things like, you know, Tomb Raider.
Don't play them, and I'm just, that's not what I want to see in gaming.
Tomb Raider.
Then I had a bunch of people who, you know, because that's the thing, I went from being canceled from one group of people to making new friends to these new friends now turning on me because that's the thing.
No, they turned on you because you were being a twat. You're a twat. That's why they turned on you. Are we really having to relitigate Goonergate again? You did it all to yourself, woman. Just take the L.
I think content creators are like snakes. Most of them are. Like, they don't care anything for just some clicks. Anything for some clicks and some views.
So all the people that turned on you were just doing it because they didn't really mean it. So that means that you're calling all of your previous friends, all the people that, you know, didn't agree with you when it came to Goonergate or anything, nothing more than grifters, because that's essentially what you're saying. But at the same time, right now, with Jeremy, when we're seeing Jubal, when we're seeing everything just come out here, when we're talking about this in regards to Jeremy, you're defending his actions. You're defending him going around there, striking down channels, flagging channels, taking people's money away, which is all against the Bible. I mean, we could go into thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. He's stealing money from them right now. Technically, on a technical level, he's preventing them from actually making money, being able to produce content, being able to fend for themselves. He's going around acting disingenuously and against his Christian ethics, against your Christian ethics, but you're not criticizing that in the slightest. You see the problem. This is why I really dislike the whole, oh, I'm doing this because I'm Christian and I'm doing this because I'm Christian and stuff like that. I don't believe you because you're not following through with it. At least when Andrew Wilson says it, I believe it. I don't believe it when you say it.
So they will turn on people. So the amount of people who actually have your back is so few and far between. And that's
They turned on you again because you started attacking the audience, the thing that they vehemently dislike.
That's the thing, is the quartering had my back. He stayed a loyal friend, and that's how he is with his friends. He stayed a loyal friend, had my back when I had mob after mob go against me for stupid stuff. People lying on me, people making stuff up, all kinds of stuff.
You said Tomb Raider wasn't a provocative video game and doesn't fall under Gooner games. People used your own words against you, and you said that they're lying about you. This is why people really get annoyed with people like this. People like Melonie, who, let's be real fair here, her only redeeming quality is that she's mildly attractive, but again, she's like 40 years old, childless, only recently got married, not following the Bible, none of that stuff, but you're so self-righteous and indignant that anytime somebody criticizes you, you say it's lying and bullshit. And it doesn't matter if the quartering was defending you, okay? The quartering took L's too during that whole situation. The quartering turned on his audience. The audience that he used to say, I don't care what games you guys play, I don't care what things you guys do, but you can't do those Gooner games. That's very different than what he used to say. People called that shit out over and over again, but hey, I mean, if you want to call everybody else lying and grifting and doing all that, we could say the same about you right now in regards to you defending Jeremy. I don't even know if you're doing this because of financially or if you really think he's your friend, because he's going against everything you're saying. I am once again asking y'all to save me. Melonie Mac's big ass nose. We could try.
And so whenever, literally the best friend I've ever made in this space, because after that first time where I got canceled and like I wasn't, you know, doing mainstream stuff in the gaming industry anymore because I said the things I wasn't allowed to say. I spoke against the things I wasn't allowed to speak out against.
That's actually not why you got canceled. You actually lost the contract well before that. It was a business decision. It was not because of, I said things that they didn't like. I said conservative things. No, you were actually saying conservative things well after the fact that, you know, you lost your contract. You just aged out.
I didn't get the COVID jab, all this and that. And so it was like I went from mainstream gaming industry stuff to independent content creator who just, yeah, is fully independent. And this channel, this very channel, I started it because the quartering mentored me and he told me to. He's like, you need to start a commentary channel. This would be great for you. And like, he helped me when I first started.
So it is Stockholm Syndrome. We're only halfway through, but this is all just Stockholm Syndrome. She believes that the quartering's out there to protect her. Quartering only wants you because you're mildly attractive. It can easily utilize that for grifts. That's the only reason he cares about you. You're mildly attractive, and you're so stupid you'll actually defend him flagging channels. You're his ultimate win con. It is Stockholm Syndrome. It just is. This is insane.
He made a video shouting it out, like
everything she's saying, yes, those are the good things the quartering did. Those are good things that he's done. Nobody's going to take the good things that he's done away from him. We can all sit here and acknowledge that, hey, he has actually helped out, tried to help out, done some good things throughout life. Whether it be, you know, even though Coffee Brand Coffee is nothing more than dropship, he did allow content creators to utilize that for a period of time to help try to bolster their own sales. I was not really sponsored, but I had an affiliate link through Coffee Brand Coffee. Jeremy's shouted my channel out. I can say all that, but just because he's done good things to me doesn't mean I'm not going to criticize him when I think he's doing fucked up shit like he is right now. That's what a true friend does. When they start screwing up the way they are right now, you come out here and you say, hey, knock it the fuck off. You can try to do it privately, which I would prefer people to do. Try to do it privately. But if they're doing it publicly, still, even after you said it, you have to come out here and make a statement. That's what a friend does. That's what a friend is there to do. I've had these discussions with a lot of people for over the years right now in regards to what is a friend supposed to do when it comes to a content creator actually freaking the fuck out. Start off by talking about this behind scenes and discussions and stuff. And if they don't knock it out, you got to say something publicly. You got to call them the fuck out. You got to call them the balls and strikes, because when your friends are acting like lunatics, like quartering is right now, it is your prerogative to slap him in the face. Figuratively, not literally, but I mean, if you want to do it literally,
I wouldn't be where I am now in this space if it wasn't for the quartering.
Nobody's denying that.
So, yeah, you're talking about the best friend I've made in this space.
If your best friend, the quartering, became a heroin addict, would you try to knock him out of that, knock him straight? Would you try your hardest to help him out? Yes, you would. Sometimes your friends are going to do fucked up shit. If you're saying you can never call out your friend for any reason whatsoever, that's bullshit, because that can end up hurting your friend. What if Jeremy decided to come out and say, I'm trans now, I'm going to get a boob job? Are you going to call that out? Or are you going to be backing him up the whole time? And I'm going through the really radical things just to try to point out picture here. Nobody's denying that he's done something good for you. But to say you'll never call him out, that's total bullshit and ludicrous. You have to be willing to call him out when he fucks up.
And telling me and trying to say that I'm uncomfortable or that I have any issue with him. But poor me, I can't speak out. First of all, I'm a grown woman. If I wanted to speak out against somebody, I would. But obviously, that's not the situation here. That's just a bunch of lies. Everything.
I mean, I could play the video again. I could play the video again. Do we want to go over the video one more time? Do we want to show you how you acted at Amfest? Do we want to see this?
Tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere.
Help me. Let's do it one more time.
Watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going.
Man, look at that. Help me. Help me. You're saying it right there. Like, can we one more time? One more time, XM. We could do it one more time. We could do it one more time. You know what? Why don't we play it all the way through, because I love the ending.
Melonie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys? You can. I would love that.
Oh yeah, that would be
Wow, thanks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm proud of that final edit. I'm proud of this one. I will sit here and say I'm proud of this edit right here. But you can't tell us that you haven't been disturbed by him. You can't tell us that you haven't been uncomfortable around him. It's right there. It's worse when there's video edits. She sounds like a woman who doesn't know her next job will come from, where her next job will come from. I can agree. I could agree with that. Like, it is this level of Stockholm syndrome, because you do get a lot of money from him. And you are mildly attractive. We could sit here and say you're mildly attractive. I would prefer you to never open your mouth ever again, because you have this nasally little shrill voice. But seriously, you do just fine. You'll be able to pick yourself up. Just stop stepping into the controversial shit. You'll do okay.
Saying that he's making me uncomfortable, it's a bunch
She's
of
acting as a shield, yes.
lies. And so people want to bring up the fact that because I'm co-hosting with him on his show, that, oh, well, she's on his payroll, so she's not.
You are on his payroll. He's openly said that he pays you. He's openly criticized you for buying the Walmart shrimp because he pays you a lot of money to buy good food. He's said that verbatim. He said that you are a part of his employment. You and Hannah Claire and even Luke Rakowski Luke was, he's recently fired, but you were all on his payroll. You can't sit here and say you're not on the payroll, but we know you are. That's a lie.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's like, I have been in the space of like content creation, and I have, what, 15 plus years, how long, 15 years of experience in the mainstream gaming industry. I've been on television. I've done all kinds of stuff.
So then you could easily go find another job after this. That's the point. Rest in unemployment, Luke. I mean, I'm not really gonna cry over that one.
I've made a lot of money.
Okay.
And I was smart with it. I didn't go spend it on Lamborghinis and stuff.
Okay.
I saved my money and I invested my money. So I'm in a situation where
I don't like this argument where it's like, hey, they already have a lot of money, so it doesn't matter if they do something that's against them to get money. That's ludicrous. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're not going to want more money. Donald Trump started off with $1 million, ended up getting billions of dollars. Elon Musk started off with like a couple $1 million, ended up he's on the verge of becoming a trillionaire. People always want more money. And if there's ways to get more money, they're going to do those ways to get more money. This notion that, well, I already have a lot of money, so I'm not going to try to go out there and get more money. That's bullshit. If you were truly like that, you wouldn't be putting videos out there on the internet. You wouldn't be trying to do stuff to make yourself get more money and become more profitable. You wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. That's a flat out lie. I hear it when it comes to people like Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens or even Megyn Kelly. There's no way that they took money to say the things they're saying now. They're already rich. Rich people still want more money. That's ludicrous to say that you wouldn't be doing this for more money.
I don't have to be on a podcast to pay my bills. I appreciate it, and it...
Just nobody's saying you have to be there to pay your bills, but it helps.
It's nice, but I don't have to have it. I don't have to do content creation.
Again, nobody's saying you have to do it. If you're now saying that you already have a lot of fucking money to back yourself up, if you have all this money and you don't need content creation, you're just doing it then for the love of the money and because you have things you want to say. You're still doing it. If you really didn't need it for any money, shout out, Hail Thug and Hail Abe. If you did it because you didn't need any money, you're perfectly fine financially, turn off all your monetization. You're not going to do it because you still want the money. Don't act like you're not doing this because you get money out of it. We all could see that you're getting a lot of money out of this.
Like, my husband does well.
Okay?
He could take care of us on his own if he wanted. Like, I could be a full-time housewife and not have to do any of this. But I like to do it. It's fun.
Okay.
It's like I started before monetization was even a thing on YouTube, and I still do this stuff because it's fun.
Are you going to turn off your monetization? Answer's no.
And I like it. And yeah, it's fun to make money too. I still like making money. But I'm not beholden to the quartering because...
That makeup's not going to pay for itself. It won't. It won't. And I'm sorry, your husband might be a prominent Instagram influencer, cosplay artist, I guess. That stuff doesn't pay all the bills. You're still making money right now. If you're going to say that, well, my husband can take care of both of us right now. Again, turn off the monetization. Go to the quartering and say, I don't want any more of my checks from you. Say that. Put actions behind the words you're saying, because I don't believe it for a second.
Because he pays me to be on his podcast. So this whole narrative that like, oh, she...
Wait, she did say that he pays him, right?
And I still do this stuff because it's fun. And I like it. And yeah, it's fun to make money too. I still like making money. But I'm not beholden to the quartering because he pays me to be on his podcast.
No, that's just you're not beholden to him because he pays you to be on his podcast. Okay? So then call him out. Call him out for the flaggetry. Call him out for going against people. Call him out for his degenerate behavior. You can easily do that. Why won't you? If you're going to now sit here and say that you're not going to do it because, hey, it's not because I'm getting money. I'm not doing it because he pays me. I'm not doing it. You can't be sitting here saying that you're not doing it because of your Christian beliefs, because he's going against your Christian beliefs. And if you're saying it's because you're a friend, well, then you're a bad friend. You just hands down are. So either you're lying, you're doing it because you're getting paid, or you're a bad friend. Those are the three things here. You're either doing it because you're getting paid, you're lying and trying to hide the truth, or maybe Stockholm Syndrome, or you're just a flat out shitty friend.
So this whole narrative that like, oh, she's uncomfortable with him, but she can't speak out because like...
I ended up glitching out there. Here, let me do that one more time.
So this whole narrative that like, oh, she's uncomfortable with him, but she can't speak out because like she needs the money. That's bogus. Like, I am good. God has blessed me, and God has blessed my husband, and God has blessed us together. So that's not...
I'm still taking bets on how long until her husband comes out as being gay, like her last husband. I'm still taking bets. Like, I should have like a death pool, you know, like, hey, we'll call it a gay pool. How long until Melonie Mac's husband comes out as being gay, just like the previous husband?
Even the case. So it's just absurd. It's insanity. But honestly, I think a lot of it is people are getting some clicks, people are getting some views, and right now in the content creation space and on YouTube, we had an algorithm change that happened several months ago.
So everybody's only calling out the quartering because There's an algorithm change and it's cheap clicks and views. Not because he's going around there flagging people's channels, taking it down, openly saying he would do this. Like, we have the receipts. We've been through the receipts. I showed the receipts of my fucking video. Like, he said this shit. Like, where's the, right here. Here's one. If I actually wanted to get them banned from YouTube, it would be very easy. Ashton Joel Parks, People's Populist Press, PPP, has been banned multiple times on YouTube. It would be as simple as reporting the channel for ban evasion, which of course I haven't done and proved it. Well, you haven't proved it, so we don't actually know if you haven't. We could pull up the messages to Noel. We could do all this. We've gone through the receipts. This whole notion that, no, it's just because there's an algorithm change and it's cheap, easy views. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of views for this. I'm not going to deny that. I'm getting a couple bucks here or there. I'll fully admit to all that. Jeremy Wormy, the next 7 days, bet. Yeah. But I'll fully own up that I'm doing this because I'm getting money. My video earlier was a great summary. Hey, I tried my best. I do really good at those things, but at the same time, I also stand by my principles of I don't believe in flagging down channels just because they're criticizing me. I don't do that. I find that to be disgusting, deplorable, and it signals to people like Ethan Van Sciver, for example, to go out there and do it like he's saying he's about to start doing now. A lot of people are starting to get flagged left, right, and center, and people are concerned. It's stuff you need to call the fuck out. And if you're not going to do that, then screw it. He's going to get away with it. And he's not going to get punished. He's not going to be criticized. And it's all just going to go away. And he's going to win. That's bitch made. And now you're latching yourself onto this. People already hate the quartering right now. And by you doing this, you're just going to get dragged down with him. But hey, you want to do that.
Or so, a year maybe tops, but around that time, and people are still trying to figure it out because, you know, for a lot of channels, and a lot of the channels that are doing this, the algorithm changed from what it was before. That used to be really good on it. And so these style of channels, the social commentary style of channels, things have changed a lot. And so whenever they find
everybody, Jeremy is gay, and so am I, apparently. Where are your channel strikes? I haven't gone to a channel strike yet. Never got it. I've criticized a lot of people. I've never got struck. I've been shadow banned. I could tell you that. I know I've been shadow banned a few times, but I've never been punished. So
find something that's working, or they roll with it. And so right now it's trendy to
wait. So because the algorithm changed, we start doing things according to the algorithm? Yes. Are you serious? We will eventually. I change up how I do my thumbnails, how I do my titles, how I talk about stuff. Because the algorithm helps out. But at the same time, if you're saying because I do stuff according to the algorithm and try to feed what the audience is wanting to see, okay, if you're saying that makes me bad, and now that I've changed my principles, I haven't. I still criticize Hollywood. I still criticize everything. I still talk about the culture war. I still do that. I just do it in my own way now. And to act like just because I have changed up how I do stuff, no, that's not true. People still do it. They just really hate the way you guys are acting right now.
Do hate on the quartering, and I think it's dumb. And I think, honestly, a lot of it is yeah, it's some cheap clicks right now. But also, it's just after Jeremy came to Christ.
Oh my God, you're going to say it's because he came to Christ. Hey, the Jew Bull was over just like a couple months ago. He was on the stream saying, hey, come over. He's not devoted himself to Christ. It's nothing more than a sham. Enough of this bullshit.
The attacks on him have gotten greater. And I've seen this as I started expressing my faith in Christ, as I started sharing the word of God, as I started speaking out against sin.
Here's the problem. When you start doing that, it's fine. Okay? Nobody's going to criticize you for speaking out. Well, there will be the psychopaths, but the majority of people aren't going to criticize you for speaking out about your faith. It's when you openly go against your faith, and people can easily see when you're going against your faith. Again, the Bible condemns you having tattoos like this or dressing like this. The Bible condemns that. but you flaunt it either way. You still go out there and do this. They don't like it when you do this, but you're doing it. It's the easy wins. When you're saying that you're living your life according to Christ, and we see that you're objectively not, they're gonna call you the fuck out. They're gonna pull you to task. And if you don't have a good argument for it, they're gonna make fun of you and mock you and ridicule you. That happens all the time. And to sit there and say, well, he's only being criticized because of the algorithm and he's become a part of Christ and blah, blah, blah. No, that's using it as a shield and crying behind it and makes you even look more deplorable. God don't like that either. God don't like that. Don't flag channels. That's what it boils down to. Don't be a little bitch-made individual when somebody's making jokes about you. This is insane. And yeah, she did turn off comments. I do have that. She turned off comments.
The attacks on me ramped up to a crazy degree. Crazy. And so now that Jeremy is like new to the faith, we're seeing the attacks on him grow at a level it had never been before.
Nobody's criticizing him just because he's a Christian. Like the majority of people aren't doing that. They're doing it because he flagged people's channels and he's a poopy pants McGee that creeps up on women. We've seen the stuff. And then the Jubal. I hate DGen games. By the way, Laura Croft. Exactly. And it's so bullshit. There's love the sinner, hate the sin, and then there's this. Yes. Ignore that they're sinning. Ignore entirely. Just say, well, it's because I'm Christian. No, it's because you're a sinner.
And I'm truly convinced that it's because that at the root of it, it's because he came to Christ. And that's the thing. They hated Christ.
Yeah, she actually believes he's Christian. There's no evidence that he is.
So they
Wait. Is she saying that we're only doing this because we hate Christ?
We're seeing the attacks on him grow at a level it had never been before. And I'm truly convinced that it's because that at the root of it, it's because he came to Christ. And that's the thing. They hated Christ, so they'll hate Christ in you. If Christ is in you, they're going to hate you.
Motherfucking... Oh my god, she's always been this retarded. Oh god. There's a reason I quit playing her videos on my fucking channel. Oh my god. No. I'm not a devout Catholic. I don't talk about my religion, my faith, any of that stuff. I don't make my content about my beliefs, my faith, any of that. I'm not a good Catholic either. I'll fully always admit that I'm not a good Catholic. But I always keep around my neck Saint Michael. I keep this around my neck. It's been blessed. It has the Saint Michael prayer on the back of it. It means a lot to me. Okay. I do my best to follow in the footsteps of God and my faith, my religion, all of that, all the time. I do not hate you because you're Christian. I don't hate you because you're with Christ. I don't even hate Melonie Mac. I don't hate the quartering. I'm disappointed in both of you. Like, you're disgusting me. You make it so deplorable to act in the way that you're acting. It makes me really sickened by it. And then me, I see how you act. I see how you engage. I see the hypocrisy. And I go like, no, you're not living your faith accordance to God. You're not doing this in the slightest. Yet you're trying to come out here and say, you're trying to say that, no, you are, and you only hate me because I'm Christ-like and everything. And we have Christ inside of us. Well, I'm pretty sure maybe Jeremy does want Christ inside of him, but that's another story. People are criticizing you because you're acting like idiots, morons, stupid people. Like Abe said it earlier. You hate Gooner games, yet you love Laura Croft. The quartering's out there, and a lot of those DMs that he's saying, I would promote them because they have great channels. They have a funny show. Oh, I love their show. They have a great ceiling. You never did promote them, though. You never did that. I don't believe you. It's the lying. It's the inability to take responsibility for your own actions. That's what people are criticizing. And then when they have the evidence, when they have the receipts, you guys are just trying to say, no, it's not true. It's not true. You are acting like the leftists you claim to despise. You are acting like the LGBTQ people. You are acting like the leftards. You are acting like all that. When we have that, hey, you know what? Man and woman, this is what a man and woman is. And you have to block your eyes, close your ears, and go like, no, 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 no. That's what you're doing right now. You want to go out there and say, it's all the Muslim bots, it's all the LGBTQ bots, it's all this, that's that. You're acting just like those people right now. And you're not going to recognize it. That's the saddest part, is you won't recognize it until it's too late. You're latching your own boat to this. And you're going to go down just with Jeremy.
You too. And I think that's a huge part of what's going on. But I'm really proud of Jeremy I'm just really proud of him. I've seen so much growth in him, and
You're proud of him. You've seen a lot of growth in him. I mean, we've seen a lot of growth around his sides. You know, he has gotten fatter. But you're proud of him. You're proud of him acting the way he's doing right now. You're proud of the way he's doing this. That this is not a friend. I don't know. You're either a bad friend, you have Stockholm Syndrome, or you're doing this for the check. Those are the things you have to be doing right now, because there's nothing to be proud of him for right now. The way he's acting is deplorable. Anybody else acting this way, they'd be laughed off the internet. But you're defending him for bullshit reasons. I believe in the Bible to the letter. BRB getting a ton of tattoos and love carnivore diets, LOL. Same hypocrite shit from the 90s with a new flavor. I agree. She'll go crawl back to the stuttering Craig for work after this all blows up. I don't think she will.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be his friend, and I will be a loyal friend to him.
You're not being a loyal friend. You're being a bad friend.
Regardless whether I'm on his show or not. So people are still going to lie. People are going to still say this, that, or the other. I don't care. I'm telling the truth, and people are going to believe whatever they want. So
then you're a bad friend. You're just an atrocious friend. If Jeremy right now was going down a path of like cocaine head or like doing similar stuff to Nick Rekieta, and you didn't, like, the way, take a look at what happened when Nick Rekieta was doing his stuff. Okay, take a look at that. Honestly, the best friends Nick had were Cecil, Drex, I would say Legal Mindset, Kurt, and even the black one. I can't remember the black one. Not Drex, but Wonky Eye. And even I would say the best friend, one of the best friends was Sean, you know, potentially criminal. And the reason I'm saying they're all some of his best friends that now have, yes, most of them have cut ties with Rekieta, but they were his best friends because they were out there saying, hey, we were friends with this dude, and now he's acting this way. We were friends with you, and now you're doing this. We're calling you out. We're trying to help you, and you're choosing not to. Those were the good friends. Those were the friends that were saying, hey, get your shit together, or we're going to have to walk. Those are what good friends do sometimes. It's hard. But you're not willing to do that. And now you're going to go down with him, defending these actions. It's going to be disgusting. At least Nick was legally compelled to confess his literal crimes and forcefully made to confront his own issues. That's true, and he still technically hasn't confronted his own issues, but he's being legally forced to. Yeah, this is all just sad. You're acting like a bad friend. I'd say that one of the best friends the Quartering truly has right now would be Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. I would say he's probably the best friend the Quartering has, or had. Because Jeremy tried to help him out, and he ignored it. And Jeremy doesn't like seeing what's happening here. Nobody likes seeing the Quartering do this shit. If you think we do, we don't. It's not fun. We can laugh at people. I get laughed at all the time. I get mocked, criticized. But then when you do what you're doing now, this is when people are like, dude, what the fuck? And it goes back to Rekieta as well. Nobody liked what happened to Rekieta. Yeah, there were some people, but the majority of people really were hurt by what happened to Rekieta. And it's happening again now just with Quartering. She should have a major issue with Jared's drinking, which is the root of all of his spurgery. I mean, it's part of the roots. There's other issues too that I'm sure that we won't find out about.
It is what it is, but all I've got to say is all these lies about me, anything involving me, is just dumb. And you just see it. You can hear straight from the horse's mouth right now.
I mean, you do look like a horse. Sorry, I had to.
Those are lies. And
They're
stupid.
lies.
And what it is it's people who are being very vicious, because these people say these things because they want to ruin friendships between people. Whenever they find a target, someone they don't like, they want to ruin their life. And so they're trying to ruin.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was somebody else's hand for a second. The way it started coming back in, I thought it was somebody else's hand. It's like, what the fuck's about to happen there? Please tell me your husband's stopping this. No, nobody's trying to ruin friendships here. They're trying to get the people closest to him to smack some sense into him. And now you're doing nothing more than allowing the cocaine abuse to happen. I know he's not using cocaine, but I'm doing the analogy. I'm doing the extremes to make a point. You are allowing Jeremy to do the cocaine. You are enabling him and allowing him to be a degenerate fuck. You're enabling him and allowing him to act the way he's acting right now. Because you, as his closest friend, you laid it out here. You're one of his closest friends. He's your bestest friend out there. You're laying it all out. And you won't criticize him. You won't call him out. You won't say, hey, you're fucking up right now. That's the problem. That's the issue. They don't want to break you up. They want to utilize you to finally smack some sense into the man. But because you won't, you're showing yourself as a bad friend. That's what's sad.
Their friendships, they're trying to ruin people's relationships with their family, all this stuff when they go through these type of measures. It is evil, it's demonic. So, but yeah.
Abe says, I don't think anyone is beyond redemption of sorts, but the first step is accepting you've done something wrong and whom it's affected. If you can't do that, sorry, you can't be helped. I agree. And he won't do it. He won't accept that he fucked up. He's trying to say, oh my God, it's bad that what happened, but he's not willing to accept that you're the reason this happened. You're the problem here. All signs point to you being the problem. And when you won't acknowledge that, when you won't take that first step that, hey, I fucked up, you can't actually move forward. And it's more than just saying, I fucked up. You have to say, one, I fucked up and I'll never do it again. And then you can't ever do it again. Because if you do it again, people won't ever give you a second chance. You have to prove to the world that you mean it. The apology has to be sincere and that you won't ever do it again. And right now, we don't see any evidence of you ever doing it again, ever not owning up to it. You're just trying your hardest to move ahead. You're trying your hardest to be like, well, I have a bunch of grandmas that watch my content, so I'll be just fine. That's not going to help you out. That's going to hurt you. And people will always see through the facades.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. So there you have it. There you have the actual truth. And
the only actual truth here we have is either Stockholm Syndrome, you're lying about the money, or you're just a bad friend. Those are the only actual truths. I don't want to keep moving forward with this. You're just atrocious. Like it's disgusting. Melonie, I had a very low opinion of you prior to this. I thought you were a ditz. I thought you were a moron. I thought you had no actual value to content creation at all because almost all of your opinions were just atrocious. Like, I'm not saying it was like you had no opinions. And when you tried to vocalize your opinions, you did it in the worst ways possible. But what I will say is right now, I have a lower opinion of you. Because when you need to be stepping up, you're refusing to do so. When you need to be smacking the sense into him, you're not doing it and you're covering for it. That's not what a good friend does. That's something that a bad friend does. And I can't believe you actually thought this was a good take. No wonder you shut down the comments, but hey, there's that. And I got that. The clip will be up tomorrow. Unlike my edited videos that I put out this week, that one will probably have like a small edit just where I had to hunt down the clip, other than that. But JDA is still defending the courting. JDA is doing fucked up shit. JDA tried to attack Trump for going after the Pope. Like it's deranged what half these people, like somebody like John De La Rose. John De La Rose is the perfect thing that Melonie would be calling out. Like, he does fall into almost everything Melonie was criticizing. Like, he's the minority though. The majority don't think the way John De La Rose does. But John De La Rose does whatever he can to get that moolah, latch onto stuff to promote him and everything. Like, it's disgusting what John De La Rose will do. Outright disgusting. He has famously said that anime is bad and demonic and evil and needs to be censored, and now he's trying to go around saying, no, anime's always been right-wing and Christian, and here's my big anime grift right now. What? Like, that's a person that Melonie should be calling out. Most people don't call out John De La Rose because they try to just keep him muted or blocked. Like, he's deranged. Thug Shiv, have you guys never looked into John De La Rose? Oh god, that dude is fucking wild. I try my hardest to ignore him because he's just so awful. It's disgusting. John De La Rose is anti-Israel. I don't know what John De La Rose's opinions on anything are. And mind you, guys, I'm neither pro-Israel or anti-Israel. I'm pro-America. My position is I like America, and I like America to win things. That's a new one to you? Oh, buddy. I might have to hunt down like a whole John... I might have to do a whole John De La Rose segment. And just how... he does... I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. If you know, like, the people that actually here, I have a good way. I just finished Dead End Account last night. Good anime. Wish there was more. It's one of those animes where it's like, if you had like maybe 2 more episodes, I think it would have been a great first season. It's a good start. But in Dead End Account, they talk about a character who her whole existence, the whole way of being, her whole thing that she does is that she copies other people, tries her hardest to be exactly what they like and what they want in a person so that they fall in love with her, and then she'll break their heart because that's some of her abilities. That is kind of what John De La Rose does, where he doesn't actually have an opinion. He doesn't actually have his own unique stance. He will parrot, talk, do everything he can for the love of just getting his opinions out there in the world. America for Americans, Britain for British. I agree with that. That's why whenever somebody calls me a Zionist, it's like, well, I believe the Bible's pretty clear that, you know, Jesus will probably return to Judea and all that stuff, but I don't really... My opinion is not pro-Jew, it's pro-Christian, and I think the Crusades need to go back over there and we need to take over the land for ourselves. But that's me! But because I'm not anti-Israel and I don't believe Israel needs to be wiped off the face of the earth, I'm apparently Israel shill, when it's like, no, I'm an America shill. And I think we as Christians and Catholics and everything, we need to just own the land. Like, it's ours. That's my opinion. So, yeah, it's John De La Rose is one of those folks that will just say whatever he can for the love of for trying to get relevancy. It's disgusting. Like, he used to be a part of Comicsgate, and then he got like kicked out because everybody saw through it. Then he tried to get involved with Repiverse, but they didn't want anything to do with him because it's just so scummy the way he acts. So he has no personality of his own? Pretty much, yes. Like, he'll jump from... All you know is he's somewhere on the right. That's all you really know. But he'll say whatever thing he can to get traction. Like, if I pull him up, let me see. John De La Rose. I could never spell his name right. Here it is. Here's his account. John Della Rose. Let's see. What do we have here? I'm seeing a lot of this on my feed. Actually, a really good example of this is last night. I don't know if it's still there. He might have deleted it because it's so stupid what he ended up tweeting out. Is it right here? Base Pope Leo refuses to get involved with politics after Trump. No, he's always been involved with politics. And to try to say that Pope Leo is based, Pope Leo's out there promoting leftist values and openly allowing for pride stuff to happen. Like, that's not based. That's disgusting. But because he's trying to do this whole I'm a Catholic grift, he's ignoring what's actually there. He's trying to do the whole anti-Trump shit. I'm pro-Catholic. Pope Leo is a bad pope. Pope Leo was allowed for like gay pride shit to go on throughout the Vatican, and he's trying to say that I can't believe he would ever call out the Pope. The Pope is infallible. Pope Francis, the previous Pope, Pope Francis, said God is okay with gay marriage. Yeah, that's anti-Catholic. Pope Leo right now is trying to say that Catholics need to be okay with Muslims. What? No. 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 And Metatron, if you guys want a good video on this, let me pull it up. I'll pimp it out. I'm not going to play it on stream because I was watching it a little bit before stream. Let me go Metatron. Metatron. Videos. Yeah, he posted it. It's a 30-minute long video. If I can get... why is the little pop-down thing was here. He has a really good video on this. And how it's like, dude. Not on JDA in particular, but on what like the Pope has been saying and some of the things that the Pope has been doing, where it's like, this is not Christian. This is not good. Like, as a Catholic, I have routinely been like not pro the Pope and very critical of the Pope. Even Michael Knowles has been critical of the Pope for years. The Pope is a very political position. Extremely political position. And a lot of the cardinals and bishops that end up appointing the Pope end up being very politically active themselves. One way of politics, though. They ignore the other way. There was a really great candidate for Pope. There was a really good one from, I want to say it was Uganda. It was somewhere in Africa. Conviction flood? I don't know. What? What's a conviction flood? Did I name my thing wrong? So are we starting to see? No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, Black Chans, because a good Catholic would recognize that the Pope is fallible. The Pope is a man. It is okay to criticize the Pope. Even JD Advance. Why did I say J? I have JDA, then John, Vice President JD Vance. And I always call him Advance now because of the fucking Cobracast. JD Vance is Catholic and he's criticized the Pope. You can criticize the Pope in Catholicism. Like, this is the thing that not a lot of people understand about Catholicism. The Pope is fallible, and there's even branch and arguments within the Catholic Church itself. So we have no real control over who the Pope is. We don't. For 1,000 years, the birthplace of a cool dude and the surrounding area was controlled by his followers because Juices and Mafuckas kept fighting over it. That's true. But in the Catholic Church, you can criticize the Pope all you want. A lot of people have criticized the Pope numerous times. And to sit there and say that we can't criticize the Pope is completely flawed and inaccurate. Yeah, it's not the 13th century. Criticizing the Pope won't get you excommunicated. For crying out loud. Again, the last Pope, Francis. Pope Francis said God is okay with gay marriage. That's against Catholic doctrine. That's not okay. Pope Leo said that diversity is our strength, but at the same time also came out and said that global warming is an existential threat when he blessed a block of ice. We can't sit here and say that we can't criticize the Pope. We are very easy to criticize the Pope, and there's priests, there's bishops, and there's cardinals that criticize the Pope as well. To say that we can't criticize the Pope is laughable. How to get creative? I could agree with that. Unless you're mistaken them. No. America was created so that they could leave the Church of England, which had already left the Catholic Church. The Church of England and the Catholic Church are two very different things. They have similarities, but they're different. Like, there's also Roman Catholics, Irish Catholics. It depends on what you want to do. Church of England has its own branch. But I got really annoyed when I started seeing Catholics come out here like, I can't believe you criticized the Pope. I can't believe you called out the Pope, who's a political figure. And by the way, a lot of people who want to sit there and say, I can't believe that there's a state that there's a religion built into a state, like when it comes to Israel, and that Israel's for the Jews. Vatican City is for the Catholics, and Vatican City is controlled by the Pope, which is a religious area. Like, he is the state leader of Vatican City, which is its own country. Not a lot of people know that. Like, the Pope runs Vatican City. That's his domain. In a roundabout way, you're correct. It was so they could worship how they wanted. Yes, and they were critical of Catholics at the time too. Church of England is basically the Catholic Church because our king wanted a divorce. Yeah, it's almost there, but the Catholic Church didn't allow for divorce at the time. He wanted a lot of divorces, so they did his own. Vatican City has high walls and closed borders. Yep. Oh, and the other thing, like the Pope, a lot of people get this mixed up. So, one, I need some water. And I'm going to take a swig, but I'm going to use this as an example as well. So a lot of people want to point out how when you first become a part of like the priesthood and begin your quest through the Catholic Church, you have to take a vow of literally just had the word. You have to take a vow of essentially not having money. Can't remember what the term was. It's like a very specific term, but you take this vow of not having a whole lot of money. And a lot of people try to say, well, this is him giving up all of his earthly possessions and blah, 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 blah. Not a lot of people know this, but if you ever become a pope and make it all the way to popehood, the church will commission you your own special chalice. Now, this chalice, your pimp chalice now, but your chalice is going to be gold, silver, laid with beautiful gems and stuff, and worth a fortune. The chalice then will be used for your, ceremonies, when you give out communion and stuff. It will be that very special piece of work. But that is yours now. This chalice, in this case, my Yeti water jug, is yours. His chalice is worth a fucking fortune alone. If you ever get to see those chalices, they are beautiful works of art, but they're fucking expensive. You're Baptist, I don't care what people say about the Pope. I'm Catholic, I still don't care what people say about the Pope. It took me a long time to start realizing the blessed Yeti cooler. That is true. It is my blessed Yeti cooler. I use that thing daily. A lot of people don't get this, that it is okay to criticize the Pope. It is factually okay. And in some cases, it is required. Because again, just like when it came to Melonie Mac and the quartering, there needs to be an arbiter to help make sure things go the right way. And if you don't criticize somebody, things can easily go astray. If you don't have people in the Catholic Church criticizing the Pope when they go the wrong way, shit hits the fan. And we've been having shit hit the fan for years now. It's time to start criticizing this stuff. The chalice would cost even more if it was, yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? I want to be Pope now, and I want them to make me a Yeti branded chalice. I want a Yeti branded chalice made of gold, silver, and beautiful gemstones. That's what I want. Poverty. That was the word I was looking for earlier. A vow of poverty. Yeah. But that chalice alone and that golden palace and your golden throne. The one thing, I believe it was Francis. The one thing I could give Pope Francis is that he gave up the golden throne for a wooden one. So I could give him credit. I can give him credit for that. Like it's one of those things where it's like, I can give you criticism and I can give you credit. And that's what I believe more people need to be allowed to do. And also to say that the Pope doesn't get political. He's a political figure. Again, he runs Vatican City. The quartering is a fake Christian and a grifter. I don't want to say he's a fake Christian, but he is a grifter right now. And he's acting like a fool. But okay, enough of that. Why don't we talk about another grifter real quick? And I don't know if you guys saw my video on this subject earlier in the day. Because I posted it because I did not expect it to happen. I got under Josie's skin. I got under the Redheaded Libertarian skin by a mile. And I did post a video on this, okay? If you guys want to go check that out, I'll grab that video real quick. And I'll drop the link to it. It's doing pretty well. It's not as doing as well as my quartering video, but it's still doing well. Here's my video on my new one. So I got told about this earlier in the morning. For those of you who aren't aware, me and Josie had a big back and forth over the weekend, and it blew up in her face because she tried to shame me for my plushies and attack me after I called her a see you next Tuesday. And I stand by that. I stand by that. Well, I posted a video on it. I made a video about her because I'm a content creator. That's what I do. I'll make a video criticizing you and pointing out how I triggered you, how I made you flip shit. And the funniest part is, like, depending on what version you see, a massive political activist attacks me. I have that one. My favorite one was Fat Streamer triggers massive political activist. That was my favorite one. I think that was good because even in this video, like, I criticize myself for being fat on multiple occasions. Like I do. It's not like right here. Let me see if I can get this seed. Like, I criticize myself for being ugly and fat. let me get this. The West having these pictures of me. Like, I get it. I'm sexy. I'm attractive. Look at this peak physique of masculinity.
You're a fucking idiot. This needs to stop. Now.
Like, I poke fun at myself. You can't sit here and shame me when I'm shaming myself for being fat. Like, come on. But this got under her skin. This video got under her skin, and I woke up to this. So anyway, some slob I humiliated here last week and then forgot about made a 23-minute video titled "I Triggered Her," where he created a fake X posts. Who's one and took a victory lap. I'm not even mad. This is amazing. Look at this one. I mean, that's the only one, actually. That's the only fake X post I made. I used it in 3 different thumbnails, yes, but that's the only... That shame harder. I'm so close, yes. But that's the only one I do, and I do this on, like, a lot of my videos. I go to this website. Here, let me pull it up. Fake tweet generator called TweetGen, where all I have to do is make a tweet, and it's based off of the old the old Twitter algorithm. Like, these aren't X posts by any way, shape, or form. Like, they're old. Like, I could give it the blue button. I could make it do all sorts of things. I could do crazy shit with this. But I do this on almost all my videos, like even on my Jeremy video. I did one here. Let me pull this up. The quartering, right? Like, oh, it freaked out. Worski never tweeted this. Worski never made this post. I've done this on multiple videos, but she got so triggered over this. She got so triggered. 84.7 likes. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, because again, you go to TweetGen. All I do is I randomize. That's what I do. I don't even really pay attention to it. I just make it look like it's big. That's all I really do. I make it look like it's big and like there's a lot of traction there. But then, I came in with my other account and posted the link to the video. I'll fully admit that that's the kind of guy I am. But then you see this. Block his ass. Oh yeah, pathological liars get a one-way ticket. Well, I mean, you did block me. But question, where did I lie in this video? Like, all the tweets that I share, I start off showing the link, and then I show where the tweets come from. Like, these are all real tweets. These are all real back and forths. So what did I lie on? Where did I lie? Like, these are real. That's why nobody hates Dermy. He can be self-deprecating without losing his ish about it. Oh, 100%. You can't actually get... She blocked me? Yes, she blocked me. And mind you, this tweet here, this tweet happened yesterday night. I want you guys to know this. I made my video, responded to her one more time, I think on Saturday, and then I didn't talk about her again. I didn't engage about her again. She just randomly did this. I was not engaging with her at all, and she tweets about me, blocks me, and then tries to act like she's winning. Guys, she's almost a 1 million sub Twitter account. Like, she's close to being 1 million followers, not subs. I keep doing that wrong. And my Twitter account is like 1,500. My YouTube account, granted, it's grown, but when I first made this, it was sitting at about 3,000. Now it's almost to 3,200. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to all you guys. But like, I caused this, and I didn't do anything. I don't know why you felt the need to lose your shit on me again randomly. And now you're also claiming I made fake X posts, when this post right here is real, in the sense that I can just come, I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. This is a real tweet. I showed you these real tweets. I showed you crashing out right here, and I pointed out how this is the internet. And then you did this. Like, I showed people all this. This is still up on your account. You can't say that these are all fake. And the funniest thing is, usually when I'm on the internet, I either give a scathing critique or I shit post. Those are the two things I like to do. Be a little bit of a troll and do a scathing critique. And I managed to trigger this bit. And I always like to come to this one because this is really where the most telling response. When Gary comes in, for real, he's not even a real anime fan. He doesn't like One Piece live action. I do not. You'll never convince me to like it. But you're going to have to come on my show and explain to me what this means. The moment a man like Gary shows up, she starts groveling and begging him on a show. The moment somebody like Gary shows up, she starts showing her true colors. She's a clout chaser. She's a grifter. She knows that her looks aren't going to be there for too much longer. You can't keep putting mounds of face cake on yourself, mounds of icing, and using beauty filters to keep making yourself look damn good for much longer. She tried to claim that she's in her early 40s to mid 30s. That's a real thing. Prof went out there and said, hey, you're barren. I don't want to be with a barren woman. And she's like, I have 15 years left till I'm barren. Women start becoming barren late 40s, early 50s. So if you have 15 years left, that means you're about 35 to early 40s. Honey, eggs? I don't believe that in the slightest. She's only than Melonie Mac, lol. I think you mean she's older than Melonie Mac, I think is what you want to say. Yeah, she's older than Melonie Mac. She's either old, she has to be slightly older than Melonie Mac. I cannot believe that you're in your 30s or early 40s. You are, this is not real. Apparently she has been married. Apparently she has been married for 18 years and has 3 kids. I don't know if I believe that. But go back to what Abe says. You can't shame me. Guys, I can't pull this tweet up anymore, but she compared me to a Wojak. So you know what I did? I asked people to turn me into a Wojak. That's why I have the Smoo one right here. And I ended up having Insomnius Prime also made one. I use this one for the thumbnails right now because this one does not clip out as well. But I made myself a Wojak. I don't care. And that's the thing. People like the Redheaded Libertarian, you can't engage with somebody like me. When it comes to your X fights or anything like this, in my first video, I showed her. She got all indignant because I called her a see you next Tuesday. Like, I'm saying it that way because that is how I said it. I said it that way. I didn't even say it right because I wanted to make sure the tweet went through. But I said this, and in my first video on the subject, let me see if I can pull it up again. There is a clip. She tweeted this out, by the way. Yeah, right here. You can't get indignant with me for saying see you next Tuesday when you tweet stuff like this out. You're so mean to me. You're so mean to me. Question Ashton.
I got a question because I really need to know, do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass nigga?
But hey, I had to stop it. I had to stop that. The video went on for a long period of time. I still have the video. I can still pull it up whenever I want to. Like, you can't get indignant with me about calling you a see you next Tuesday when you tweet videos like that out going after people. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't flow right. And it goes back to one of my initial responses to her when she got all indignant. What kind of grown-ass man talks like this? What kind of grown-ass woman says what you said? But then, ma'am, this is the internet where slurs get said and people fight all the time. If you don't like it, get the fuck off and take care of your children, which is a fact. I said it in both my videos. Welcome to the internet, where I look at pictures of cats and call people on the internet retards. That's a true statement. That's not it's a joke, but at the same time, it's true. That's what most people do on the internet. We look up kitty cats and cute things and then call people idiots. And if you can't understand that, if you can't get that to wrap around your head, you need to get the fuck off. You don't get to act indignant about me calling you a CU next Tuesday and then go over there and call somebody a bitch ass N-word. You don't get to do that. You can't have it both ways. And then you can't criticize my beautiful good looks and then get mad when people criticize you for looking old. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. You're being a hypocrite and you're being a loser. That's why I called you a loser on multiple occasions. It's easy to see how big of a loser you are. I mean, for crying out loud, even trying to shame my YouTube account. Honey, like somebody like me being something that freaks her out so much, I react to anime videos. I react to AI music videos. I talked Starfleet. I talk shit on the internet. What's threatening about me? She was mad that plushies exist. She got indignant about me saying plushie when it's like, what do you want me to do? This is my Yeti cooler. This is a pickle-shaped lollipop. Zin can. I could go on and on. They're called plushies. What do you want me to do about it? Is this like the same 5 people commenting? It might be. Because one of the things I did notice when I was engaging with the Redheaded Libertarian, and I don't have a good example pulled up, so it's gonna be buried. A lot of the people like coming after me when she got all indignant were smaller accounts than me. Like they were tiny ass people that didn't make, like, other than replies, they didn't make actual posts since like 2024. I'm not even making that up. There was an account just like that hadn't reposted or made any comments since 2024. Was following her and Thomas Massey. They would reply guy up the wazoo, but when it came to actual posts, actual things that they wanted to say into the world other than replies, hardly anything. And then when you see that, like, they're tiny accounts, they're practically minuscule accounts, not making that many posts and only replying a lot, those are your signs that they're bots. And then when Thomas Massey is following all these accounts as well, it gets me thinking, are you guys just incorporating bot chains without any of us realizing it? And I don't like the dead internet theory, but I'm starting to think, yeah, there's a lot more prominent people out there that are just employing bot chains all the time. Like, I close out of her account here. Let me pull it up again, because I do want to point this out. Hey, that's what you do on Twitter. You're a bot. I want to pull this up real quick. She's in a 1 million follower account. Almost a million. Almost a million followers. 3.2K. I mean, that's good, but 724 likes. 14, 24, 15, 48, 901. Like, I don't... Like, the only one here that actually stood out as like, hey, that's a really good one is this one right here. Like, this is the only one that actually did really good for you. But still, shouldn't that number be bigger? Like, when I did, you getting all indignant about the size of the tweet I posted, like that fake tweet, you getting all mad about that? That should be your average tweet. You should be getting numbers like that on your average tweet for having an account that's almost 1 million followers. The fact that you don't realize that tells me that either your account is dead or you're implying bots. Like, that's the only thing there that's adding up, because nothing else is adding up there. You can't be tweeting out all those tweets and only getting like a few hundred likes and then simultaneously saying that, oh my god, it's so impressive that I'm almost 1 million. Yeah, no, no. Those numbers aren't adding up. I think you're employing bots. But enough of the dreary gossip drama schlop right now. Enough of all that. I have a few other things I want to do. I have a few other things. I probably won't get to an Asmongold video that he posted, but I have this. And I wanted to react to it on stream because I saw this going around yesterday, and I chuckled when it started because it is leaflet plus can equals leaf can. I needed to see this. I needed to see this. Okay, here. Oh shit! I hit the wrong buttons. I needed to see this because it looked so funny. It looked hilarious. And mind you, real quick, when it comes to, you know, the Redheaded Libertarian, this is my usual shit. I like to react to funny things on the internet. But I like Leaflet a lot. I think she's smart. I wanted to actually react to her debate over this past weekend. But, hey, I'll put that off for next weekend. How about that?
Oh. You want to do a school shooting?
Oh. Out the gate. I'm already dead. Out the gate. She's already killed me, guys. She's already killed me. I was not expecting to hear that one. That feels like a Pippa statement.
Wizard.
Dick, cock. Not big enough.
Wait, what?
I'm the least horny VTuber.
Well, we've already seen that's not the case.
I can't see him because he's black. It's the real Leaflet face reveal. I like the D. Do it. Kumani. Chat, how do I commit slavery?
How do I commit slavery? I'll commit slavery. I remember playing Conan Exiles. I committed slavery a lot. I'll do it again.
Hey guys, I'm a VTuber.
Come, my minions. Come. Anna.
Put your sister to the test. I sucked him off. He's like a miner. I love it.
It's so hard.
Ember Paradox is so cute. Ember Paradox is very cute. Oh my god, Tazuto, you really are my little Hassan.
I'm trying. What the fuck? This is what I live for. It's shit like this. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Let me squeeze it. Trump! Where's all my shit? Oh.
Oh, wait then. I fucking love this stuff. This is the content I prefer to react to and engage with. I'll fully say it. If you guys are new here because of all my other stuff that I've been putting out over the weekend, this is what I prefer to do. I like to just have fun, have a good time. I'll talk about the current trending stuff. I'll do all this, but this is the shit I prefer to do because it's just so enjoyable. I could get blackpilled. I could talk the drama. I could do all that all day and night, but I like to have joy as well. God damn it. It's hard to think that this girl can debate and do all that stuff and then says shit like this. It's hard to believe that.
It makes me feel like I have to shit myself.
No.
Shut the fuck up, Julio. What?
Based. I'll say that. Base it. Whenever you see a battle like that, you have to yell. You have to battle cry. It's your war cry.
Okay, you need to fuck and have lots and lots of kids. You have to fly. I step on my mom all the time. So you're telling me that instead of kicking him in the balls, it's better to just yank on his pee-pee?
How about we just leave? How about if we just leave the nether regions? That's a girl? I figured that was a guy with a girl avatar. No, that's a girl. Leaflet is a chick. And I get this. Again, like, I like VTubers a lot. A lot of people don't get this. Most VTubers are actually women. A lot of the reasons we have that mentality that most VTubers are guys with avatars and blah, 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 blah. The reality we have that is because that's an actual Japanese trend where people who watch VTubers will fully acknowledge that that's a guy. They have no care, but most of our Western VTubers are ladies. There's some that aren't, but most of them are. There's some like Mama Oko, and then there's some that are like Val, who is 100% woman. And trust me, I know. I know.
Yeah! Fuck! Oh, fuck, I'm so wet.
This is proof that if you stream long enough, if you do enough content, eventually you'll say something that is just so, what the fuck? Why did I say this? Out of context, it's gonna be bad. I would say playing games back in the day, there was a benefit to it. Yeah. There's a lot of people that still like do VTubing. VTubing is a fun industry. There's a lot of enjoyable people in there. There is a VTuber drama popping off right now that I've been more or less seeing from the sidelines that I do want to comment on. I haven't had a chance to actually dive into it. And it's a weird one. It revolves around this content creator called like Psychos or Cycris, or I'm probably butchering his name. But the drama is essentially that, hey, when he was out there making content with individuals and doing a bunch of stuff, he was being horny. Like he was trying to portray himself as being not horny, innocent, good little dude, but in reality, he was a horny dude. And he was in a committed relationship, but cheated on the girl that he was in a committed relationship with a bunch of other VTuber females. Dude's a scumbag. You're not going to sit here and get me to say that he's not a scumbag. Like, that's scumbaggery behavior. But a lot of the girls that were doing this stuff, they wanted to do it because they wanted his clout. Because he was a very prominent content creator. So it's like, on one hand, what you did as the dude is bad. I'm not going to give these ladies a pass. We all see why you guys did this. You wanted the boost. You wanted the bumps. You wanted to get the clout. I'm not sitting here defending the dude, but at the same time, you guys need to acknowledge that you did this shit because you wanted the benefits. Like, I can say both sides, but I want to look more into it because that's kind of what I'm getting at. Plus, Muujin, who's another VTuber who I've shouted out multiple times, reacted to a lot of his videos, he's acting like a jackass right now. Because he worked alongside the air quotes victims to come forward with a video, and his video came out an hour after the fucking doc dropped. Miss me with that shit.
Dick. Blood! Oh. So I watched fucking 10 hours of hentai.
Just, you say wild shit when you stream for hours at end.
Can I touch your pee-pee, please? What?
That is fucking good. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more!
What's the point?
Leaflet.
Only this?
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this. I hope someday people do this for me. Just gather up a bunch of my clips out there in which I say random shit. Because I've said some crazy stuff here, guys. Don't get me wrong. I've said some crazy shit here. Again, I also... Weekday streams are about 2-3 hours. But when I'm out there, like on my weekend streams, when I'm streaming for like 5, 10... I've done 24-hour streams. I've done that all. I hope to God somebody just clips together a compilation of like my most wildest moments, the most crazy things I've said and done, just puts it together in just like this wonderful compilation of this is the retard that we all for some reason gather around. I've nared my body and nipples. Didn't know they weren't supposed to go on your nipples, but still. I brought that up in my Redheaded Libertarian video. I go like, I'm the man that has put nair on his body. I'm the man that wore a bikini and a wig on stream. I'm a man that wore booty shorts at a convention. You think calling me gay is gonna shame me into anything? It's not. In fact, my friends say way worse. I've done worse. You can't shame me. I'm the unshameable. I have ate a little nitro, which is I've thrown up on stream, but I've ate a little nitro, which is a tiny little gummy bear. And like, to put into perspective here, I'm not changing out my Zen. This here is a Zen pouch, okay? The nitro was smaller than this. I ate that and then had to run and sit on a toilet for like 15-30 minutes, dying inside because it just shot right through me. You can't shame me. I'll own up to it. Yeah, I fucking did it. What do you want me to say? What do you want from me? I have somebody responding. Dude, what's this video even about? Go to my previous one on it, where it all starts. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the link to the second video in my current one. God damn it. Everything's acting up. The Dermy clip compilation would have a sick bass beat courtesy of the door landing on him. I've had my door fall on me multiple times on stream. You guys, you think that's a joke? I have. One of my first ever, like, big moments, I would argue. First full Ballbusters. Okay, first full Ballbusters moment. The very first Ballbusters stream, I asked about a human centipede that was eternally butt fucking itself. Check out the first video on the subject. Here, I forgot to put my first video in the description and it didn't save the... Why did it not do that? What the hell? Why is it doing that? Quit being gay! Why is YouTube being so gay? Still doing it. It's not letting me. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Because it's not wanting to actually let me post the link because it's doing this whole like crazy shit. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn up the bass. Turn up the what? Sorry. I'm a cringe lord. Let's see. Does that one work? Hopefully this one works. So if I go to the original, to the new video, I go to the drop down. Will it let me? Yeah. It has the new video link to it. But I need to sample the door falling on you and make a song with it. I tweeted out a video of the door falling on me. It's been a little while. I think Dash has the clip of the door falling on me. Actually, that might still be in my Discord. Let me see. Clips and highlights. No, that's my hand injury. With the Caseytron stuff or not? Right here. I'm downloading it. I had it downloaded, but I should have added this to the fucking to my fucking video on the Redheaded Libertarian. Like my first video, I should have added this to it because it's like, honey, this has happened to me on streams. You think calling me gay is gonna do anything? Here, I'm gonna get pulled up. Let me. I'll come here to art. Should be able to. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. System. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that off. You guys are gonna be hearing my back. There was an echo, but Like, this has happened to me on a stream. With the Caseytron stuff or not? Ow! Give me a second, guys. I've had the door Caseytron stuff or not? Ow! Give me a second, guys. I've had this happen to me on streams. Do you think shaming me is gonna make me stop? Do you think me being shamed is gonna stop that? Because it won't. I'll laugh about it. I'll own up to it. I tweeted the video out. I'm the unshameless. But I have one other thing I need to react to really fast. Let me check something. And then we'll probably wrap up stream for tonight, because technically I should not be streaming. I was actually sick today. But we do have a new thing. Because if you guys are, I believe... Let me double check real quick that this is the same account. Yeah. So you guys, if you've been on the channel, if you're newer to the channel, whatever, I like to react to AI music videos put out by people. I've done for Sky Bros. I've done it for other people. And Mushi is one that I've reacted to several of his videos. His last one, I'll fully admit, I was not the biggest fan of when it came to the nuclear Mushi, the powder fan video one. Not a huge fan of it. I said in my video, I'll own up to that, okay? But he has a new one out, okay? He has a new one out, and I keep getting told I need to be doing this. I need to be doing this. I need to be reading the descriptions before I react to them. So that's what I'm going to quickly do after I take a swig of water. By the way, what weakest quark? Hello. Lore context. When life gets it down, Oshi's is there to make it better. Just don't let it go too far. I use Kirsha as a character, but this is not meant to be tied to her or her community specifically. Well, I mean, it could be. Here's the thing I can give Mushi about all of his videos. They do look good. I can always say they look good. I really like Dear Me a lot. It felt like you're watching through an anime. Nuclear felt like an anime as well. I was not a huge fan of Nuclear, but we got this new one, and it's time for us to check out Oshi and my options. Okay, let's see. I do like the beats so far. Yeah. I like the beats better.
I found her on the algorithm, wasn't even searching. Click one clip at 2 a.m. I swear it wasn't hurting. Just a funny compilation, said I watch a couple minutes. Now the sun is coming up and I'm 14 streams deep in it. But
I could relate to that. I'm not gonna lie, I could relate to that. Similar to the Nuclear one. I don't like how fast it's going for the dialogue, but I do like the beat. I like the beat a lot more in this one compared to Nuclear. I like it so far, but I can relate to what was just said there.
it's cool though, everybody need a way to decompress. Need a background noise I play to deal with all the stress. Got the membership, it's nothing, price of coffee once a month. But the tier went up to 3 and now I'm in too deep to front. I know every little joke, every callback, every bit. If you quiz me on the lore, I promise I would never miss. That's just being a good fan, that's just showing dedication. Not like I'm attached, I just appreciate the presentation. Desktop, wallpaper, it's aesthetic, not obsession. Voice back on the alarm, nah, it's just a better method. I can stop whenever, I just don't see why I'd bother. Oh, she in my optics and the picture's getting broader.
You know, so far, I do like the I like the visuals. I like what we are seeing. I like how this is all playing out. But I can also say that yeah. What we're seeing a lot of is this is some of the downsides to some of the idol culture and the VTubers and stuff like that. There is some downsides and negativity, and some people will take this stuff too far. I can fully admit that. Some people can. I know some people who have. It's knowing the balance is what I'm trying to starting to get here. Is like you need to recognize that there is a balancing act in all this, and you don't want to take it too far.
It's not that deep, I tell myself while clicking on the stream. It's not that deep, I say again at 4 a.m. it seems. It's not that deep, the super chat just said I love your laugh. It's not that deep, but why does it feel like she's the better half? Oh, she in my optics, I can't look away. Screen light on my face, been locked in all day. I know that it's pixels, but it still feel like fade. Oh, she in my optics and it's never gonna fade. Oh, she in my optics, I can't look away. Skipped a couple hangouts, but it's fine, they understand. She was doing a karaoke endurance, that's a limited event, man. My boys hit the group chat, I ain't answered back in weeks, but the Discord server's popping in.
You know, I gotta be honest here. And I dropped my water again. It's hot. Shut up. I gotta be honest here. I'm liking some of the imagery. I'm enjoying even like the flow of music style connected to this one. I think it works better because yes, you're seeing a lot of the good stuff, but when you focus in on the wording and everything, it's like, yeah, we love our Oshis, we love our characters, we love our VTubers, we love all that, but at the same time, the balancing act needs to exist. You need to have a life because when you get obsessed with these people, you destroy your livelihood, and your Oshi's not gonna like that. She's never gonna like that.
The chat is all I need. I ain't lonely, I got thousands watching with me every night. We all typing in the chat, that's community, that's tight, right? Send a super chat, she read my name out on the stream. Felt my chest light up, I swear like nothing in between. She remembered it next week, now she probably reads them all. But it felt like something different, felt like breaking through a wall. Got the merch drop on my shelf, the acrylic stand.
Ooh, invalid tax write-off. Is it sad that I believe somebody would have actually tried to actually write these super chats off? Is it bad that I think somebody would have tried to write off super chats to their Oshis? Is this bad that I think somebody has done this before? Samuel says this is gay as fuck. Well, you would know.
The merch drop on my shelf, the acrylic stand is mint. Friends came over, saw the shrine, I told them it's just Prince, just a hobby, I'm the same, I haven't changed a bit. I just haven't left the house in 14 days, but I'm legit. I eat when she's on break, I sleep when streams are over. Oshi in my optics, yeah, I'm sober, I'm just closer. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Screen light on my face, been locked in all day. I know that it's pixels, but it still feel like fade. Oshi in my optics, and it's never gonna fade. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away.
Shit, I'm loving the imagery connected to all this. I am loving the imagery, and it's depressing as well. It's depressing because at the same time, you know people have taken this so far, and this is more than just reality. This is a cautionary tale because it has happened. There are people that do this. It is depressing because your Oshi's always there to be high energy, hyper, always there to make you happy. But then you're the person that goes too far with it and you make it disgusting, depressing, and it's not good. It's not good to go that way. There needs to be a balancing act. You need to have a real life. You need to have the money. You need to do all that. Your Oshi's there to help you out, but at the same time, you can't be this dedicated. It's destructive, man. We saw this, and I did a video on this. There was a similar thing that happened when it came to foxtails or just butt plugs. Shut up, Samuel! Anyways, there was a moment like this when it came to Narissa Ravencroft from Hololive recently, and I do have a video out on that one as well, where a fan took it too far and started chastising her for saying she would stream with dudes. Like, guys, that's not healthy. That's not a way to live. That's disgusting. You need to have that balancing act. You can't own your Oshi. They're your Oshi. You love them to death, but at the same time, they're not. They are not something to be dedicated to the point that you're going to ruin your life. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oshi in my optics. I can't look away. I caught my reflection in the monitor when the stream went down. Dark screen, just me sitting in this room, no sound. When's the last time someone said my name that wasn't chat? When's the last time that I laughed and didn't need a screen for that? She don't know me, she don't own me, I'm a username at best. I'm a number on the dashboard, I'm a revenue contest, I know that.
I mean, yeah, Leaflet will help you out. Leaflet will help you.
I've always known that. Oshi is love. Oshi is life.
Yes,
Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Screen light on my face, been locked in all day. I know that it's pixels, but it still feel like fade. Oshi in my optics, and it's never gonna fade. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away. Oshi in my optics, I can't look away.
trying to figure out what this is going to be in reference to. Or if you just wanted to have him like super drunk, unless you're trying to connect like, hey, his addiction to his Oshi is akin to an alcoholic needing to be thrown out and needed a wake up call. Unless that's the connection there. I'm trying to figure this one out. I'm probably looking too much over it. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Exactly. When I saw Oshi is love, I was wanting that Oshi is lifeline.
Super chat sent, she smiled, I think she saw me. It's not that deep. Oh, she in my optics. I can't look away.
Okay. You know, I try to be objective on these. I do like this song. I like this song a lot more than the nuclear one. I think this song is so much deeper. I think this one works really well with something that Mushi is really good with. If you I checked out Dear Me. I thought Dear Me was a beautiful song, connected really well. I think Dear Me is great. I think this is on par with Dear Me. My only problem, and this might be just me, I'm overthinking it again, is I would say the ending is probably just akin to trying to compare it to alcoholism and stuff. There's a little bit of wonkiness with the imagery and stuff there towards the end where it's a little bit harder to deduce what you're trying to say with that one, because your Oshi's running at the same time you're getting just shit-faced at a bar. Like, there is it the depression because you realize that your Oshi you're just a number to her? Maybe build that one out a little bit more. Lyrically, though, connected to the rest of the imagery, fantastic song. I think this is a beautiful song. I think this is a wonderful song. I think it does really flow well. I think it's better than Nuclear. I think it is one of your top, the better ones that Mushi has put out there. I know he's only put out 3, but still, like, I really loved Dear Me. I played Dear Me as an intro for a good period of time. And now I got this one. I think this one is up there. I think it comes with something that I think Mushi's really good at connecting its music to like not just a tale, but also like a cautionary tale as well. And I think that's something that you need to be focusing in on a little bit more. So I really like this one. Links in the chat and link will be in the description down below, guys. So check it out and give Mushi some love. Why don't ya? Hey, Alpha Omega, how you doing? Oh yeah, Alpha Omega's banned off X, so he has no idea what I've been up to over in that universe. You should check out my Redheaded Libertarian videos. You should check those out. Dermy has been poking some beehives there. Facts on that one. Somebody just posted a comment on my Jeremy the Quartering one. Oh, you saw she's such a tard. Oh, dude. She responded again. But somebody just responded to my quartering video. Good comment. Whoever at YouTube that helped Jeremy, his so-called friends in high places at YouTube, should be fired when it all comes out. I agree. I agree. I really agree with that one. And Jeremy aura farming like gayest Dr. Evil. Yeah. I'm over here aura farming like I'm a gay ass Dr. Evil. You cannot piss me. You cannot beat me. I am the unbeatable. How long is this video? It's 4 minutes long. We've already been going for about 2 hours. I still need to edit. I need to throw together 2 videos for tomorrow. I'm gonna save this one for tomorrow because I saw this from Asmongold saying, fuck it, I'm posting it, banned. I don't know what this is in regards to. I was hearing comments that Hassan Piker got permabanned today, but I don't know if that's true or not. I need to look into that. So we'll talk more about this tomorrow because I want to get those details. But in the meantime, aura farming for real, no cap, not gonna lie. Oh god damn it, I hate you all. But listen, I might talk like a zoomer because I am one, but god damn. I don't speak for God, I read my Bible. That is in regards to by the way, Drew Outstanding just DM'd me. I don't normally read DMs, but he says, you've been crushing it lately. Great content. Thank you. Okay, that's something else. Okay, listen, I don't normally read DMs, but it's true. Even Jeremy said I was crushing it. Good Jer. You know, D-Day Cobra said I was crushing it. I've been getting good numbers. I've been putting work in, effort. And again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, those edited videos are going to become more commonplace. They're just probably going to be on weekends, just because of the amount of time that goes in. I might do one for Fridays as well. If I'm not on pregame and I don't stream myself, I might prep one. I might do one on Thursday night, have it ready for Friday, if not Saturday. So I might do that as well. But we'll see. Edited videos are coming back. Most of them are still just going to be clips. But in the meantime, guys, you know what? Pretty much tapped out right now. I've been so in my own little quarters. I haven't had a chance to talk about anything else. Like the Jeremy segments I've been talking about. Obviously, there's going to be more coming out from that one as time goes on. I've been Redheaded Libertarian. I don't even know what's been going on in the pop culture sphere. Harry Potter got ratioed as last I knew, and there's some other dumb shit, but I'll take a look at that and I might bring some of that stuff tomorrow. I also want to do that VTuber drama. I might plan that one out tomorrow. That we might talk a little bit about it and just go down the rabbit hole to prep it out for maybe that will be the next edited video. Is that drama? I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll do that. But in the meantime, let's see who we gonna raid into. You know what? Let's do Beardo. We're doing Beardo tonight, so we're gonna raid on over into Beardo. In the meantime, guys, is Hambly really a cuck? Already is Hambly a cuck? All signs point to he might be. Heavily might. We will see as time goes on. We will see. But let's keep hoping that Keto Casino comes back so then we can go through the evidence once again. But in the meantime, guys, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever in the world that you guys might be at. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.